Hi there, welcome to Puricious. Today we're back home in Holland, visiting my family for Christmas. And as you can see, we have some typical Dutch weather with some wind and a bit of rain, not too bad though. And today, just before Christmas, we would like to share 7 tips with you on how you can really stay in control this year. So we can avoid putting on weight that we will have to lose then again in 2016. So the first tip of today is drink enough water, because very often we start eating when we're actually thirsty. So we're mistaken for being hungry.
The second tip is about alcohol. Typically in this period of the year we have a lot of drinking with the family, and wine and beer is so good, and we don't want to miss on that. However, there's a simple way that we can try to limit our alcohol intake, because actually alcohol contains a lot of calories, and that can make us actually gain weight. What I normally do is I have a glass of wine and a glass of water side by side. And instead of drinking only wine during the dinner, I take 1 sip of wine and 1 sip of water. That is a great help to just cut the alcohol consumption by half without even realizing it.
Great tip, Marco. The third tip is all about vegetables. Your green, nutritious vegetables. So when you're going for the Christmas lunch or dinner, kind of depending on your culture, it is very important to first go for the vegetables. Stock your plate up with about 80% at least full of vegetables. And then move on to the meat or the grains or anything else, dessert, whatever you will have afterwards. But then at least you already make sure that you fill up on the vegetables, you give all the nutrition to your body that it needs, and then you can enjoy a bit of whatever else is there on the table.
It's a great idea actually, and that's what we do ourselves. The fourth thing that we want to talk about is exercise. You know how important it is, and you know how difficult it is during this time of the year to keep on exercising, to keep on being on track. You don't necessarily need to do long workouts, you don't necessarily need to go to the gym. Just make sure that 30 minutes a day at least you go for a walk, especially after a heavy meal. It's so good and so healthy to just go outside and walk for 30 minutes, or try to do the famous 10,000 steps a day that we always try doing every day.
Yes, exactly. Even here in windy and cold Amsterdam. And then I lost track. The fifth tip. I think so. The fifth tip is the diet mindset. So we're all about this, that you stop dieting and stop overeating. Hang on 1 second.
There's some
Someone's stocking up
hard
on their
work.
alcohol. Some beer tanks that are getting loaded on the truck. We're almost there.
quite a lot of beers.
Yeah, exactly. Empty tanks actually, so there they have already enjoyed their alcohol.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're done.
so the fifth tip is to forget about food and to really stop worrying about your diet, because Christmas is all about family time. It's about quality time with your family and your friends, perhaps also pets, like we have our cat. But the most important is really to enjoy these moments, because when you share food, it's such a loving and positive experience. And when in your mind you're instead worried about the calories, about the weight that you're putting on, or about any other negative consequences, you're actually taking away energy that you could be spending with your family and your friends, so your beloved ones, and that's the most important one. And on top of that, when you stop worrying about the calories or the kilos or the food in general, whether it's healthy or unhealthy, we also find that once we stop dieting, we don't overeat in this moment, because very often we promise ourselves, you know what, tomorrow I'll start my diet, and then we overeat today because we know that, oh, as of tomorrow I cannot have this cake anymore, I cannot have this chips or cookies or whatever it is. But the thing is, you can actually have it. Just don't worry about dieting. Enjoy your thing right now, today, in moderation, and then you can also have it tomorrow. And very often we even found that when we think we'll have another slice of cake tomorrow, we don't even want it anymore tomorrow, or we forget about it. So that's a very important tip.
Yeah, and that's actually what I wanted also to add. This Christmas, make it guilt-free and stress-free Christmas. If you think about having a second slice of that fantastic cake, just think about how you're gonna feel, and just think what is the difference if you have it tomorrow. Maybe you can enjoy it tomorrow morning for breakfast. It's gonna be amazing. And think about how you're gonna feel if you eat that second slice of cake. Maybe not that great. So what is the how difficult it is to just postpone the enjoyment to tomorrow? It's not difficult. Stress-free and guilt-free. Enjoy your Christmas and enjoy your holidays.
Lots of Christmas greetings
Windy
and Merry
greetings.
Christmas. Yeah, exactly, thank you. I was thinking, how do you say it in English?
Windy, very windy.
Windy. Oh, windy. I was thinking Italian or Dutch, but then I'm like, yeah, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family time, and we wish you all the best. And we see you in the next year.
Have a good time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.